has been very keen to get involved right from the start. He's been very aggressive. It's been a fine Pan American Games for Verde. The 21-year-old Mexican has had victories over Omari Jones, which was impressive. Angel Llanos from Puerto Rico. And his battle against Eduardo Beckford of Panama in the semi-final yesterday was top draw. Rodriguez isn't standing back here. Rodriguez beat Junior Patanki, a difficult opponent, Angel Mafuad. So both have had difficult routes to this final. They have deserved their gold medal place. They've deserved their place in Paris. Good right coming in, and that will be a count. Verde disagrees. Little shake of the head, but because he wasn't defending himself, the count comes in. He won't stop the Mexican going forward. He has been brave. He has taken risks. One of those risks that was backfired on him in this first round. Mexico have only ever won 8 gold medals in Pan American Games history. Verde, 21. Anticipating being around for a couple more games at least. Throwing plenty of bombs, but easily being picked up by the Ecuadorian. Catching them on the gloves. Well, that standing count hasn't affected Marco Verde coming forward. Tags the Ecuadorian with a right, but when you've been knocked down, it always counts against you, of course, in the judges' reckoning. Stood his ground, uppercut into the body. Rodriguez felt it, but can cover up. Well, how much damage did that knockdown do? Well, that standing count, rather, did that do for Verde's chances of gold? He disagreed with the referees, but the referee's been pretty strict right the way through. A little knock, a frustrated Verde. Heads back to sit down with his seconds. Would have put that knock behind him. That's the moment. He was unguarded. The referee stepping in for the protection of the boxers. Nonetheless, it's still a split decision, that round. Verde, even though he had the standing count, did enough to earn the vote from 3 of the judges. That's fair enough. He was aggressive. Fair enough, slightly surprising, but nonetheless, he has been proactive this whole tournament as Marco in the red. Rodriguez has had a similar style. Looks to counter. Hits his mark pretty well. But he hasn't come across somebody as aggressive as Marco Verde has been throughout this tournament and is generally. 21-year-old from Sinaloa. Keeps firing that big right in. He's caught the body a few times. Rodriguez pushed over. Ooh, nearly caught with a left as he came forward. Losing his balance a little bit, Rodriguez. That was a sign that you're pushing it a little bit too much. Oh, but he's tagged his man. Again, it's a stumble. No count this time. He did catch him. But Verde caught himself. Excellent opening minute to that second round. So much going on. 2 big shots from both boxers. The Mexican in the red. Looks for that big left uppercut whenever he possibly can. Referee Alicia wants the Mexicans to keep on, keep their head up. Rodriguez now tries to chase Verde around the ring. Oof, he's so close to catching with those left uppers. He sets it up beautifully. He hasn't connected properly yet, but surely it's a matter of time, particularly if Rodriguez continues to come in a little bit off balance. And there's that big left uppercut attempted once again. 1 minute left in a very, very good round. Verde in the red has the judges behind him, 3-2 at the end of the first. Tangled up just at the moment, but there's been a contest where both men have tried to deliver big shots. That time it was Rodriguez coming forward, and then he's caught with a 1-2 from Verde. Final 10 seconds in which Rodriguez has had his moments. And this is another one right at the end. But Verde had the lead. This has the potential to be all square going into the final round. Just swapping punches. That big left is the dangerous one as far as Verde is. There's where he catches him. It's a glancing blow. Well, 3 judges have Verde with 2 rounds. All 5 voted Verde taking that second round. So 3 have the Mexican, 2 rounds up. The other 2 have this all square. Mexico, 8 gold medals in Pan American Games history. He's always looking to release that left is Verde. He's very agile. He looks like he might be a little bit ungainly. But very agile. Good legs, good footwork. The Ecuadorian trying to force the pace a little bit, possibly feeling that he's behind with the judges. Rodriguez had a fine week, but it looks like he's just come up against a battler who wanted a little bit more. And we can expect a lot more from Marco Verde over the years. Seeing plenty of glove, but that one sneaked through. Rodriguez has got to throw caution to the wind. He's got to attack. He's behind on the points significantly. He needs a knockout blow or somehow to get another stoppage. He's forced a standing count in the first round, of course, Rodriguez, but Verde has shrugged that one off. And it looks like, despite that standing count, Marco Verde is going to be the gold medalist in this men's 57 kg. Sorry, 71 kg. a bit light. The win against Amari Jones in the quarterfinals told us that this was a good boxer, and he's followed that through. Eduardo Beckford seen off in the semi-finals, and now Jose Rodriguez. Best efforts from Rodriguez, but the Ecuadorian comes into the final 20 seconds knowing, I think, in his bones that the Mexican has probably done enough to take this. Toss it up to the judges, but another combination, and that's the standing count. That's beautifully done by Marco Verde. It's the exclamation mark on an excellent performance. Seconds remaining. A hug of acknowledgement from two good athletes. It will go to the judges. Verde was leading on three judges' scorecards by 2 rounds. And then he produced a very good performance in that third round. So looking very, very good for the 21-year-old. Judge's decision. Rodriguez hopeful.
Unanimous decision.
Unanimous.
23 Pan American Games champion. In the red corner, Mexico's Marco Verde.
Marco Verde, a dominant performance. Recovered from a standing count to take this one. Unanimous verdict in the second and third round from the judges. Lost marks for that standing count, according to 2 judges in the first, but it's a comprehensive victory. And we're going to see a lot of this young fella. Keep an eye out for him at the Paris Olympics. Aggressive, quick, really varies things, and that's where he penetrates through. That was when he gets the stoppage. Gold medal to Marco Verde of Mexico. Just that question mark in the first round. Azerbaijani and Polish judges awarding that first round to Rodriguez, but then you look at that, it's all the 10s. Dominant, impressive.